MES College, Marambally, e-learning.
Hi dear students, today we are going to have discussion on various important terms under the Income Tax Act 1963. As far as the BCom students are concerned, one of the most important subject is income tax. As a taxation student, you should be aware of the certain technical terms used under the income tax. In a welfare state, the government takes the responsibility of the welfare of its citizens in a matter of health care, social security and other development needs. To facilitate these, government needs revenue. The taxation is the primary source of revenue to the government for incurring such public welfare expenditure. Next concept of the tax is that the direct and indirect tax. There are two types of tax, that is direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax means the tax of which incidence and the impact fall on the same person. For example, income tax. Then tax of which incidence and the impact fall on two different persons is known as indirect tax. For example, GST. Next concept of the income tax is that the assessment year. Assessment year under the section 2 subsection 9. Assessment year means the period of 12 months commencing on the first day of April every year. It is the year in which income earned in the previous year is charged to tax. Next, previous year. Previous year under the section 2(9). Previous year means the financial year immediately preceding the assessment year. Income earned in a year is assessed in the next year. Next, residential status of an individual. The residential status of an individual is determined on the basis of the two conditions, that is basic conditions and the additional conditions. Then basic condition, that is an individual is called resident in India, that is first one, an individual is said to be in India if he is satisfying any one of the following conditions. First of all, he is in India in the previous year for a period of 182 days or more, or he is in India for a period of 60 days or more during the previous year and for 365 days or more during the 4 previous years immediately preceding the relevant previous year. Then an individual is called non-resident in India. He is an assessee who is not satisfying section 6 subsection 1 shall be treated as non-resident in India for the relevant previous year. Next concept is that the assessee section 2 subsection 7. Assessee means a person by whom any tax or any other sum of money is payable under this act. Then every person in respect of whom any proceedings under this act has been taken for the assessment of income or loss or the amount of refund due to him. Then a person who is assessable in respect of income or loss of another person. Then every person who is deemed to be an assessee under any provisions of this act. And a person who is deemed to be an assessee in default under any provisions of this act. Next concept of income tax is that person, section 2 subsection 31. The term person includes the following: an individual, a Hindu undivided family, then a company, a firm, an association of person or body of individuals whether incorporated or not, then a local authority, then every artificial person, every artificial judicial person not falling with any of the preceding categories. Next, incidence of tax section 5. The scope of total income of an assessee depends upon the following factors. First one, the residential status of an assessee. Heads of income can be classified as 5 heads, that is income from salary, income from house property, then profits and gains of business or profession, capital gain and income from other sources. First head, salary. Definition of salary, section 17 subsection 1. Salary includes the following: wages, any annuity or pension, any gratuity, then any fees, commission, perquisites or profit in lieu of salary or wages, then any advance of salary, then any payment received in respect of any period of leave not availed by the assessee, then the portion of the annual accretion in any previous year to the balance at the credit of an employee participating in recognized PF to the extent it is taxable. Then transferred balance in the recognized PF to the extent it is taxable. Contribution made by the employer in the previous year to the account of the employee under a pension scheme referred to section 80 CCD. The next head, income from house property. As per the section 22, the annual value of the property consisting of any building or land appertaining thereto, of which the assessee is the owner other than such portion of such property as he may occupy for the purpose of any business or profession carried on by him, shall be chargeable to income tax under the head income from house property. Next head is that profits and gains of business or profession. Then business. Business means under the section 2 subsection 13. Business includes any trade, commerce or manufacture or any adventure or concern in the nature of trade, commerce or manufacture. Profession under the section 236. Profession includes vocation. Profession requires purely intellectual skill or manual skill on the basis of some special learning and qualification gathered through the past training or experience. For example, chartered accountant, doctor, lawyer, etc. Next head is that capital gain. As per section 45 subsection 1, profits or gains arising on the transfer of capital asset shall be chargeable under the head capital gain. The last head is that income from other sources. Any source of income which do not specifically fall under any other 4 heads of income is to be taxed under the head income from other sources. Hope you understood this portion. Thank you very much.